get your games in against any Malekith you can, and understand how to win that match. I won 2 of my matchups this weekend. I was just about to do a YouTube. It's funny that you told me that you need someone to stream this, right? I was just about to record a YouTube video talking about NashCon and talking about my matchups, and then this came out. I was like, all right, I'd rather do this right now anyway to stream. But like, I'm just gonna be honest. Like, get all the matchups you can against Malekith. Understand how to play that against that character, and
yeah, it's on our to-do list for an episode for the Danger Room.
For
we
sure.
we didn't want to do it before NashCon because so many of the people playing were playing Malekith.
right.
People on the cast, that is. So, but now that's kind of out of the way. I've got thoughts, and I'm sure, and some of my experiences, plus all of your guys' experiences. So we should have a good episode coming out probably in the next few weeks.
Oh, absolutely.
We'll talk about NashCon next week.
Oh my goodness, it's gonna be a fun episode. And dude, Jacob, do I have a funny story about?
Well, save it, man.
I'm gonna save it. I'm not gonna say it here, but let's just say you'll love it. You'll have a really good laugh about it. It's great.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So it looks like Rabblerouser is playing a Guardians roster. So he's got the standard Guardians you'd expect to see, and his optional bits he's siding in. He's got Heimdall, he's got Ghost Rider, and he's got Malekith.
Yeah.
His secures, which is kind of the important thing when you're playing Wakanda. He's got Intrusions, Demons, and Cosmic Invasion. That's the D-shape one. That's a traditional. It's not a pay to flip. It's the one that you roll, and if you roll a crit or a wild, then you get pushed 2 and you gain some power. Yeah. Gains power, gets pushed short. Yeah.
So they're tabbing these. What are they doing here? Are they just talking about the size?
They're just checking out the terrain. They've generated a map.
Okay, got it.
Who can we blame for this map?
I don't know actually. Maybe you can fill me in.
No, let's have a look. Looks to me like it might be a Pat special. Pat has contributed about half the deck of the map. So
Pat is an amazing map maker. Let me tell you. I don't know if you saw the one that has a size 3 uninteractable that's like right in front of the deployment. Have you seen that map?
No, I haven't come across that one yet.
Oh my goodness, I did, and I was playing. Yeah, I was playing against Dizzard, and I was trying to run through a size 3, and he's like, "You can't," and I'm like, "Why?" And he goes, "Because it's uninteractable." I'm like, "Okay, what does that mean?" And I look at the thing, and he says there's an X on it, so it means it's uninteractable. I'm like, "Okay, like that's kind of weird," but whatever. Yeah, what's up?
Should we just change your color to gray? Otherwise, the players can see your.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on a second. Don't tell them not to roll for a second or whatever. Hold on, because I can't.
Yep, they're just talking about the terrain. This is in fact a utility cookie map, and those sandbags in the middle, they are such a pain. Utility cookie is an evil person. And he has designed this map to be really, really annoying with those sandbags. Those sandbags, if you've got a center objective, they stop you from being like, if you're on the wrong side of the sandbags, you can't interact with that center objective, even though they're really close to the center.
Wow.
He has sort of precision accuracy to be the most annoying.
Oh yeah,
so if you get like
this is the cookie map. Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah, it's that one. So if we get like is Jonah running Gamma? Yeah, Jonah's running Gamma. If we get Gamma, then the orientation of the map matters hugely.
Yes, it does.
On this map before. We've got quite a lot of there's quite a lot of center extracts. We've got Demons got center extract, Intrusions got a center extract, and Superpower Syndicate Scoundrels. That whole one that's got a center extract. Sorry, center secure. So watch out for those sandbags. They're going to be annoying at some point in this game, probably.
Yeah. I kind of fearful of Gamma. For Jonah. I'll just tell you this right now. Here's the problem. So, like, if Jonah wins Prio and I know he wants secures. I'm pretty sure he does. I say that because he's playing Wakanda, right? I don't know if he wants extracts here. I'll tell you this right now. I don't like 3 of the missions here against Malekith. It's Superpower Scoundrels, Gamma Wave, Research Station. Actually, I don't like any of them. Because here's the problem. So if he wins Prio, I'm sorry, the other Rabblerouser is going to choose threat level, and he's going to get the threat level that he wants on these missions, and he's going to be able to He's going to be able to put in Malekith at a really nice threat level, right?
Yeah, it does seem a bit of a hole in Jonah's roster. He hasn't got any size 4 displacement, so if he wants to, he hasn't
exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
I was running Iron Man with Helios Laser, so that you can push him away on a wild with rerolls from Wakanda, and then you can potentially blow him up one round. which forces him to activate first, and then you can maybe control him a bit better and make his activations a bit less impactful next round.
Right.
You've got Okoye to bodyguard Iron Man as well. So he's lacking that tech. It feels like he hasn't got good answers to Malekith.
Right.
So
I'll say right now he has one. He has no more mutants, and that can mitigate him for a turn. But that is it.
But Scarlet Witch is going to get eaten by Malekith.
She's going to get eaten. Yeah, she's going to get eaten after that.
And then that's 5 threat off the table.
Exactly. So this is going to be interesting, right? If I'm Jonah, I'm really, really, really nervous about Prio because this is going to be crazy. Like, I think he wants to keep the game at a lower threat level, right? That's my mindset. Keep it at a lower threat level. So in order for that to happen, he needs to lose priority and then get secures and maybe get Gamma. Then he can choose 15, right? Even at 15, Guardians Malekith is insane, right? You get Rocket Groot, Star-Lord, Malekith. That's 15.
Jonah definitely wants to lose priority. Very often playing Wakanda, you're like, man, I'm really happy losing priority. I get to get seconds, I get to pick threat level.
That's my only advice, right? Because I don't see a Hulk or anything. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, this is nerve-wracking, right? Okay, so right now Jonah's rolled for Prio 3, and
just having some problems with dice.
Oh no, come on.
Yeah, it's fine. They got it fixed now. There's going to be some dice that's in the dice tray all game, but that's all right.
All right, so 3.
3 all. So actually, Jonah has lost priority.
He lost priority. Oh, what are they doing?
Yeah.
Looks like they're picking up the dice tray here.
Yeah, they're just having a few issues with the dice tray. It's fine. They'll fix it.
Okay, cool. What I'm going to do, since priority was 1, I'm just going to go ahead and set this up so everyone out there can watch a beautiful match in, nice little camera angle view here and enjoy themselves. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Shouldn't I be working? I took today off. I should be working, but I took today off because I'm a little tired.
Yeah. Also, I'm a teacher, and it's the summer holidays right now, so I've done my working. This is holiday day.
Exactly. I was working really hard over the weekend at NASCAR, man. I need a break. Oh man! All right, let's say we got some weird things going on with the dice tray and all that over there. I don't know.
But yeah,
looks like they're gonna reloading everything. Yeah,
reload the table. That's a good call because we haven't really done anything yet.
Right. Oh, we got Pat as a judge as well.
Yeah, Pat is the accuser. I guess I can run line judge. So if any of you spot anything you want to raise to Pat, come through me. So DM me on Discord or put it in the chat, and I'll try and keep an eye on it.
Definitely. So we're reloading everything here right now. At this point in time, Jonah did lose priority. I don't know if they're gonna reroll or whatever, but at this point, that's what's going on.
It fixed the stream view as well. Amazing.
Yeah, it did, didn't it?
Yeah. Because I don't know about your eyes, but my timers were all blurry.
Oh, okay.
Because this should be a death clock match.
Yeah.
As are the rules for the top cut.
Right.
Okay, so I suspect they're going to keep their rolls they rolled before. So Jonah has lost priority. They're getting the same map up. They're getting back to where we were. Yeah, okay. It's all good.
Good. Perfect. No drama here. No. Mondays are a great day to have off. I agree. I mean, I think around the world, Mondays should be a day off. But that's just me.
What affiliations, Shane? We've got Jonah is playing Wakanda and Rabblerouser is playing Guardians, where his splash characters are Malekith, Ghost Rider, and Heimdall.
Right.
Jonah, we were saying his kind of splash characters, he's got Angela, which I really like in Wakanda. He's got Scarlet Witch for that Wandaconda, which is great to say. I'm not sold on how good it is. He's got Vision as well. Toad running extracts.
Oh, so yeah. So see what happened here was so
he's dodged Gamma. Yeah.
He dodged Gamma.
No, he wasn't his choice, was it? Rabblerouser's choice.
Right. So Rabblerouser does not want to play Gamma, so he avoided it. So yeah.
So we got intrusions and research stations. So we still got a big fight in the middle going on. And a choice of 16 or 19. They were pinging 19.
19.
But that was Rabblerouser. So we'll see whether that's actually what happens.
Here's something interesting. So
there we go. Jonah's picking 16.
16. That's I was just about to say that.
Makes much more sense.
I just played this weekend, and I'll tell you right away. Me choosing 16 over 19 was the right call against my first Malekith player, right? And I was able to run Mags, Hulk, Rogue, actually going 3 wide. against 4 wide Guardians, right? What I didn't want is for Guardians to have more models than me and then have Malekith. It's just hard. It is really hard to deal
Well,
with, right?
I said earlier he doesn't really have an attrition pivot. I guess he kind
No,
of does. You can play Black Panther, Killmonger, Bucky as your core three. The
absolutely.
trouble with that's a pretty good attrition core.
It's pretty good.
And then he's got 5 threat left over, so he can bring in whichever of Angela or Scarlet Witch he fancies to go 4 wide,
Right.
or he can bring in one of his a 2 and a 3.
Yeah.
So he can bring in like Toad.
Right.
Toad's going to be no good on this.
Toad is no good.
Yeah.
It's not going to work.
So you probably play a Koye. She'd be decent in the middle in the research station.
Yeah.
And one of the 3s.
Yeah. I'll say this. I think maybe. I mean, this is going to be a fight over the middle. I mean, the 2 outside flanks for the points that might get scored later. You know what I mean? If someone's controlling the research base, I don't know how often and early someone's gonna be on a 2 outside because then that's just whatever.
This does feel pretty good for Malekith, do you reckon? Because then 16 threat, you've got what? You've got 9 threats to play with. So you go Star-Lord.
Here's what you can do.
You go Star-Lord, Rocket, Gamora. That's kind of fun.
When I played against Absolute Matt, he went Star-Lord, Gamora, Rocket, Malekith.
Yeah.
That's what he went. So he could go. I mean, he can't really go more than 4 wide. Just put it like that. So if he goes Malekith, right? He can't really go more than 4. So if Jonah knows that, because, maybe he can spread out a little bit more, have more characters, and just try to focus down the other characters. Try to get rid of the Star-Lords. Try to get rid of the Rockets. If you can start taking down activations and hoping and praying to Almighty Jeebus that Malekith doesn't daze models really quickly, he has a shot, right? But he needs to be able to survive those initial attacks from Malekith, and then he needs to be able to focus on other characters. And he went 4 wide. Okay, so
yeah, there we go. There's that attrition squad I was talking about.
There it is. Yeah. I do like Black Panther and Malekith though, because the blanks count as successes, right? So, okay, here we go. So he went Groot, Rocket, Star-Lord, Malekith, right? So yeah, this is what I'm saying. He can't really go more than 4 wide, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's interesting. Rabblerouser choosing player threat down to get that Groot Rocket combo. And I guess that turns on Deadly Duo, which fighting over the Sensor and the Researcher, that's going to be pretty strong.
It's going to be really strong. So right now, he needs to be able to find a way. See, here's what's interesting, because Rocket or Groot, like, okay, in my situation, I was playing Demons, so Rocket and Groot can sit in the back point and score that, right, while shooting. In this situation, Rocket and Groot really, they can sit back here, but they're not really going to score. They're just going to pop shots, which is fine, right? But he needs to be able to find a way to get back there and try to get rid of Deadly Duo as fast as possible, in my opinion. Because, I mean, you need models on the table. And if you can stop... Because Malekith's going to delete a character. We know this. It's happened, right? It's happened to all of us. We all have scars and injury wounds from Malekith, right? So we know. He just needs to... If he can get rid of Deadly Duo as fast as he can and then work on Star-Lord, I think he's got a really good chance here. But
Jonah missed a trick in rotating the map once he knew. The ambulance side of that wall, you cannot stand there and be on the Researcher. So we've got a narrow space, and it's going to be interesting to see who tries to eat up that real estate first. It's possible that Jonah could go and put a couple of characters up there. I don't know. Right. Black Panther's reasonably tanky, but you probably don't want Killmonger today.
You need Killmonger alive because he wants to pull off Usurp the Throne, right? You want to take a nice point lead and then do.
Well, I think even if when I've played this matchup before, the Usurp on Malekith, sometimes you're just doing it for the dice. You're not going to daze him,
right?
But you're just getting the extra dice to get the extra damage, and that's good enough.
It's good enough, yeah.
Sometimes it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you can get those VPs, then that's a huge boost. But
right. So we'll see what happens, and I think he did the right thing here, playing Follow Me. He wants to, if he gets priority, he wants to maintain it. You want to maintain that tempo, and you want to keep it on your side. Follow Me is just way too strong with Malekith right now. It's absolutely absurd.
It's very good for sure.
Yeah.
Jonah appears to be on the clock. That doesn't seem right.
Should be. Yeah. I think they fixed it. There they go. They fixed it.
Okay. Cool. So here's my question: Do you go if you're Jonah? Do you go heavy in for the researcher, or do you and then risk someone being taken off the table top of 2, or do you play cagey?
You have to play. In my opinion, you have to play cagey.
Yeah, I think he's got to give up the researcher round 1.
You have to give it up round 1. Just concede it and just work on a plan later on to try to get it back, right?
What you want to do is you want that when Malekith dazes the first model, you want to then get priority. So that your model now he's the same width. He's got 5, both got 4 characters wide. But if Malekith dazes someone who hasn't activated, then priority flips. Correct. If you move up to the middle and then Malekith dazes them, then he's just going to eat them at the top of the next round, and that's almost
absolutely. And what kills me here is that he doesn't have Hulk. Because what he could do with Hulk here is just throw Malekith around. Just throw him around, But it is what it is. All right, so we got dice being rolled. That's 1 damage going into.
I blocked it.
Oh, you blocked it. Okay, I missed it. I'm sorry. We did get the rapid fire, and
it's going to put the lead on him, but yeah, he blocks it again.
Blocks it again. So no damage. Okay.
Trees bleed.
Trees bleed. They bleed sap, right?
Yeah, it's like maple syrup. So
maple syrup. So there you go.
There you go. So Groot is bleeding. Is that a safe spot? I haven't done enough of the trigonometry. Is that a safe spot for Bucky? Because eating Bucky.
No, I would have moved further back behind those trash cans. And
the thing is, I think he might not have been in range 5 then.
Well, he had the range. If he moved,
if
he moved it a little more left and got behind, I think he would have had the range 5 shot. But I mean, that's what I probably would have done. But it is what it is. This is really gonna be hard for Jonah. But let's see if I'm hoping he pulls it out. Honestly, like anybody that beats a Malekith, I'm happy. That's a happy day for me. It really is.
Your weekend. No.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Interesting, we haven't got any downside to the intrusions in terms of dropping extracts because we've got researchers, so there are no extracts to pick up. Right. So even though it looks like Groot and Star-Lord are miles away, they're only 1 damage away from jumping out and being somewhere else.
Correct.
Well, always worth bearing in mind when you're playing this crisis.
Correct. So, if anything, if Jonah does want to abuse the researcher and like try to get on it, I think the only candidate to do that with right now is Black Panther, right?
Yeah, agreed.
Right.
Black Panther is the one who stands the best chance of not dying.
Correct. What he wants to do is bait Malekith into attacking Black Panther, right? Which could happen. I mean, if that happens, that's best case scenario, right? It's gonna be hard to one-shot him because of the blanks of successes. Pierce doesn't do anything. He's gonna get chucked, sure. It is what it is. But that'd be my best choice right now. But I think he needs to wait a little bit. Scarlet shot there?
No, she was just out.
Yeah, she's out. Yeah,
it's a shame because otherwise, getting some power on her and having no more mutants online, that would have been pretty good.
Yeah, Monkey Brain is Midnight Phantasmagoria. That's still not in the
mod.
In the mod yet. I really don't know why. It's kind of weird, but okay. So what do we got? What is he? So he's measuring short and range 1. Okay, so this is Malekith. Okay, here we go. Oh, is he really thinking about going Malekith here right now?
I think he's just measuring out, seeing what's
well, I think what he wants to do is be within 1 and then charge Bucky. Oh no, he's going. I'm sorry, I thought this is Jonah. Yeah. My bad. Okay,
Jonah's just doing the only person who could possibly weather the storm, putting him up there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Come on, bring it. If you dice me, you dice me.
You dice me. Exactly. That's all you can hope for. And I think that's the right play, by the way, by Jonah. That's the absolute right play.
I think Rocket's going to be out of range, which is good for Jonah.
I don't know. Yeah, he's out. Yeah, I can see he's out. At least
he's got a little bit of sandbags. He's also blocking
as well. It's blocking a little bit. I think he's still out there.
No additional help from Rocket. Now that's interesting because if Malekith doesn't kill Panther, then Jonah gets to score the researcher. Man, this is going to be such a big first turn.
It is.
If Malekith goes big, then this could be bad news for Jonah. And if he doesn't, then it's bad news for Rabblerouser. Right. It's not quite the game in a single activation, but it's going to set the tone of this entire game.
Exactly. And also, what he needs to be careful of here is putting Scarlet Witch in the spot where she can get charged, right? Unfortunately, Malekith can attack the back. He has a long threat range. Let's just put it like that.
Yeah, but limiting him to just one attack is what you're aiming for.
Yeah, that's what you're aiming for. Okay, I like this play here. Sacrifice is online, by the way. So what I'm thinking what Jonah's thinking here is Malekith goes into maybe Killmonger. He's trying to bait that. He's trying to bait Malekith to charge right now. Here's the deal. Malekith right now can move, charge, and I think that's one action and get in within 2 of either character right now. Easy. I mean, look how easy this is. Look at this.
Yeah, massive base.
Massive base. He's gonna get there, right? So he's gonna get 2 actions, right?
He might have been out of Black Panther. It's interesting, but
yeah. But I think this is a sacrifice into Black Panther, in my opinion. I think
you don't let him take the first attack because this is the one where he's got the least power. Yeah, he's got no power for crit mods. You don't let Killmonger take that first one with no crit mods. And then
right, and it's sacrifice. Correct. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep. Here we go, guys. Dice rolls. Come on, let's go. Yeah, 2 blocks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I like. Listen, this character has burned me enough. Okay.
I feel like I have to cheer for Malekith's balance here. Oh, boo! Malekith did Oh man.
I love it, dude. I love it. Oh.
He's using his winging it token though, and to no avail.
To no avail. So that is right now.
Looks like a Wakanda reroll to try and take none, but no, he's going to take 1.
Take 1 damage. That's best case scenario.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Does get 2 because because of the Pierce. Pierce, right?
Yep. Pierce.
All right, so now we're gonna get a second. He's gonna get the throw here. Oh, he's gonna beam. Is he not gonna take his throw?
I think he's just seeing what the beam looks like.
Okay. Oh god.
After the throw, just doing a bit of measuring and going. Right, what can I do?
Right. I need all 3 here. Actually, Jonah's playing this really well right now, in my opinion.
He's making the right choices at the minute.
Right.
Certainly, it feels like. I mean, maybe it'll all unravel for him, but
utility cookie winging it. Yeah. So he's gonna take his throw, I think, right? I mean, throw on a Panther, or actually, you know what he could do is he could throw into Bucky and then beam. Yeah.
I think that's why he was looking at what the beam.
Yeah. What it looks like. Yeah. All right, here we go.
Weighing up his options.
Oh man.
He's just going to dink him into.
Oh, and a Panther. Interesting. Okay, so Panther makes a dodge roll here.
And you can use Wakanda leadership on a dodge roll, but if he does
can.
that, he was taking lots of damage at the minute. Yeah, because he might as well. Because
might as well. I mean, try to mitigate something and takes all 3 damage there. Ooh.
But only 2 power on Malekith, so that's probably enough for what he needs to do in terms of trying to eat someone.
I mean, yeah.
But is
the beam is a 1? Is the beam a 1 cost? I don't remember.
I believe so.
It's free, so it's free.
I know Blood Boil is free.
That's
free. And it's a mystic as well, so Panther doesn't get to count blanks.
So who's getting attacked first? So it looks like that's 3 dice.
Could be either of them.
Could be either. Who knows? We'll find out in a second. I think if it's going into Panther, I think you have to save sacrifice, but you need to. There's a really good chance that Panther can die here, right?
Significant, yeah.
Significant, yeah. So
I mean, 5 and 3, you'd expect 2 damage is like 50%, 51% chance.
Right.
And that's without the skull crits.
And that's blocking 1.
He's already used his winging it token though, so 3. He's going to survive.
Okay, he's going to survive.
Almost re-rolled the crit there. Almost re-rolled the
right.
So there's 1 existing wild, so he's blocked 2. So he's only going to take 1.
Blocking 2, taking 1. Beautiful. And I think this is into Panther.
Let's see.
Actually, yeah, I think it's got to be in the Panther. Yes. Okay, that's really good. Actually, if you're Jonah, that's good. That's you take it, right?
So now into Killmonger.
And the Killmonger. Here we go. And he's got 3 damage left. He's hoping to survive here as well. Okay, blocking 1 so far. He does have a Wakanda reroll. And this is okay, so just he's gonna pay for the crit. It's gonna so it's 2 damage coming in and
with a third dice to roll.
Yeah. Here we go. Oh, why is he rolling 2? He has 1 crit. That was weird. Okay, so let's...
Maybe he thought he had a wing token? I don't know.
I don't know. That's weird. He only had 1 crit, so I don't know. Reroll, so taking 2 alive. Well, actually, taking 2 alive on 1. Okay. That's Malekith. Then that is best case scenario, right? Right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Well, now
Jonah
Scarlet Witch,
scoring, can come up, put some damage into
Malekith right now, and what he could do. Because right now he's winning the Researcher, so he's going to score 3 points. He can come up, do some damage into Malekith now, hope for some failures, and get some conditions on him, right? That's going to turn on no more mutants, which is good. Here's the thing. Now, here's what's interesting, Jacob, right? If you roll bananas into Malekith right now.
Which is what we're looking at.
Right.
Remember, no reroll mods against Malekith, so the Unleashup's not going to help.
Right.
Oh, no skulls.
Okay.
Sad times for Jonah.
No skulls, but got 3 hits. Right.
And a crit coming in.
Yeah.
A couple of blocks.
2 blocks.
Okay, not massive damage.
I think you just roll your crit. You don't need to pay a power here. You're already blocking 2. Just roll your 1. Yeah. So let's see. Does he do a damage?
Yeah.
He does. Okay, I'll take
it. One sneaks through, but it's those skulls.
Yeah.
I think we're really hoping for there.
Hoping for exactly.
That is the one power that she needs to have no more mutants online.
No
so
mutants
I guess
online.
That's important.
That's very, very important right now.
Yeah.
So we're gonna move the Researcher. We're gonna move it back. That's the correct call. So it's gonna be 3-2, right?
3-2 in Jonah's favor.
Jonah's favor. Okay.
Center portal or whatever they're called.
Right.
And the Researcher. So that scores him 3.
There you go.
Oof. Okay, but now Malekith's probably going to daze Panther and Killmonger. I'm not sure you're going to be able to stop him doing that.
Right. What up, Mike? How you doing, buddy?
But it's a turn later than it could have been. Which
exactly. Woo! I'm telling you, those die rolls made me nervous. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have a little bit of sweat. Like I just, my heart was stopping. I was like, oh my god, here he comes. Here comes the boogeyman.
I think that's good from a spectator's point of view because now this is a game. I think if those 2 go down at the top of 1, quickly degenerates and the game ends. The game ends quickly, but we lose the spectacle of seeing 2 good players.
Exactly. So this is exciting. All right, here we go. Now it's decision time. So Rabblerouser has prio. Jonah's thinking about where to put the research base at this point in time. You definitely got to move it forward. I mean, but it puts it right on Malekith, which is kind of, whatever. I think you want to put it outside.
I think you've got to move it. Yeah, you want to ideally have it so it's not within 1 of Malekith would be best.
I think it's within 1 of Malekith right now. That's okay. I think I would have put it more outside so that way he have to come onto it and reposition him over here, right? But he moved it back. That's fine. I mean, that huge base is hard to avoid, right? Ooh, so he's
moving in the right direction.
So it looks like he's going rocket but he's still out of 5 of Bucky, by the way. So he still has has Killmonger, which is whatever, right?
No, is he still out of 5 of Bucky? Man, he is.
He's still out of 5 of Bucky there.
Okay. Because I think what he was considering was going with Rocket, looking to generate 4 power and then into Follow Me.
Right. That's what he's. He's
just about within 3 of Malekith. I'd like to see him measure it, but.
So we're ping. What are we doing here?
Rocket's going.
Deadly Duo.
Yeah. So he's got 2 people he can attack, Panther and Killmonger. So he's going to get 2 attacks out of this, but not the third one.
So we're going into Killmonger?
Into Killmonger first,
Yep. Okay. Here we go.
So he's going to get 4 attacks to try and generate 6 power is what we're looking at.
Yep. Blocking 2 so
Yeah,
far.
rocket. So he'd have to use the winging it token to push through any damage.
Ooh, I would just say screw it. This is a free
Yep,
attack.
that's not what he's doing.
If you're Jonah, you're hoping he does, right?
This one's going to be into Panther.
Panther.
So Panther will be counting blanks on this.
Blocking 2 and got a crit coming in.
Might block all 3. Yeah,
blocks all 3. What a champ! What a champ! Love Killmonger. Let's go.
That's Panther. That's Panther.
That's Panther. He's just a god.
Yeah.
He's a god. We know this.
Bring over. Yeah, he's going to use the winging it token on.
Okay, winging it tokens. Here we go.
Squeaks one through. In. Yeah, 1 through.
So gets...
And Panther can still... No, he can't be wrong. I think he's got a skull.
Right.
Yeah. So he's taken 1, but he's still alive. But Rocket's got 2 more shots.
That's really good.
It's going to be hard for him to generate the 6 power. We're not seeing a follow me then. He's just saying, I want Rocket to take out those 2, and then Malekith's going to go and hunting one of the other 2. So trying to finish off Killmonger.
Yeah. Let's see what happens.
He was never going to generate 6 power, actually.
No, he wasn't.
Only 3 power available to him. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. See, now here's the thing, though. If he does daze 2 characters here, that does give Prio back to Jonah for next turn, right?
Yeah. Clocked over to Jonah briefly. I think Jonah was considering using sacrifice and just took a bit of his clock to make that thought process.
Blocking 2 Killmonger. Let's go.
He might survive this.
He's got a reroll.
Wakanda reroll. Here it comes.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Blocks all 3.
Wow.
Okay,
so at least one of these characters is not going down this activation.
Right. And he used the wing.
One more attack. Yeah.
See, I would have just saved the wing for the main attacks, right? But that's
they're all basically the same. So
right.
you look at the dice state and decide what's the most important time for you to use it.
Right. Okay, we're going into Panther, I think. Oh no, that's 1 activation. He's got 1 more left. That's right. Oh my god.
Yeah. Only got off the Deadly Joe because Bucky was out of range.
Right.
So thinking carefully about his target priority here. Both left on 1, and this is where maybe this is where sacrifice gets played.
Yeah, I think so too.
Where Jonah gets to choose which one of them survives, maybe Panther doesn't take any damage against this. Yeah, it's possible.
It's possible. Let's see what happens. All right. So we're going right back into Killmonger here. I think he's debating.
Yeah, I think Rabblerouser's dice on these stack have been pretty average. I think Jonah's been rolling some amazing defense dice.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yep, looks like we've got a power coming off Panther and Killmonger. So one of them is sacrificing onto the other. Looks like, he targeted Killmonger and then they're sacrificing onto Black Panther. So no rerolls, no exploding dice on this, but he does still get to count his blanks. Blocking 2.
Oh, no damage. Oh,
oof. That's a big oof.
Hate to see it happen. You hate. Oh, Jonah is really happy. He's a happy boy right now. Let me tell you, he is a happy boy.
So what do you do now? I mean, you've got these 2 characters who are.
Oh, I don't know. So
this is his follow me play. Maybe he can go Killmonger, gains a bunch of power, follows me into Panther, or the other way around. You do it the other way around, don't you? You do Panther, hits him twice, hopefully does 2.
Well,
follows me, Killmonger, who usurps the throne and hits him for a bunch of dice, followed by Wakanda Forever. I can see Malekith going down on that circumstance.
I could. So hear me out on this one, Jacob, for a second. Hear me out. Oh, he's going Killmonger. Okay. He's already. Okay, sir. Here's what I would do. This is just me. I would maybe start with Witch because she has the highest damage output, right? Maybe start with her because you just need 3 power. So
and you can incinerate him as well with Witch.
Exactly. So that's what I would do. And what I would do from there is then follow me into Killmonger.
Yeah, man. And slightly disappointing attack from Killmonger. 7 dice, only got 3 hits. But
so that was Scarlet Witch did go.
No, this is Killmonger. He's played Usurp.
Right, that's right.
He's 7 dice strike, and done what 1? No,
he did a no more mutants into the paid it for the crit.
Ooh, nice. Yeah.
Okay, so that did 1 point of damage, though.
And here comes a 9 dice attack.
But this time he's going to get extra dice. Ooh, what a roll! And he's got Pierce. Oh, my God. Why did he roll 1 crit?
Yeah, he only rolled 1.
He rolled 1 crit. He should roll 1 more in there.
Yeah.
What's going on? I think if that was a spender, then that's going to be a stagger, but yeah, I only saw 1 crit being rolled in, so I don't know.
Yeah, message back. He's only got 10 dice showing in his tray. Let's have a look. So what are we looking at? We're looking at it's got Pierce on it as well. So we're looking at what, 2 blocks?
So it's gonna be 3 damage. Do you Wakanda forever here? Is the question, right?
I think they check though. They're just checking what happened with the dice, I think.
Yeah, because I mean, he rolled 2 hits, 2 crits, 2 wilds, and
yeah, 2 crits on that first roll.
Yeah, I knew it. Yep, there you go. Here comes the crit. Yep. And that's another hit. And he does, yeah, it's another, there you go, another damage into Malekith. Okay, here's the deal.
He's playing for Wakanda Forever.
Wakanda Forever. He could still follow me after this, right?
Yeah, he just needs to generate 2 power off this to follow me into somebody.
Yeah, I think this is Monger again.
That's fine. He's going to pay to count those 4 shields.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
He's got 5 hits there. It looks like he's got 2. He's actually got 5.
And that we only took 2 damage there. Wait a minute. Hold on. Did he not pay for the shield?
Oh, did he forget the ability?
He forgot it. Oh, because that should be a dead that should be a dead Malekith right now.
1 power and Malekith's down. 1 power, yeah.
Oh, he's looking at it. The pointer's hovering it. Please tell me he catches this. I'm sorry. This is exciting.
Not he's biased, but I mean, no, let's hope he forgets it and then Malekith wins.
Yeah, exactly.
Balance, that's what we want to have our broadcasts.
Yeah. He was looking at his card for a second. Is he reading? I think he's reading it right now.
So maybe he just hasn't played Killmonger very much. A lot of Wakanda players just don't play him that often. But also, if he remembers it and uses it, that's also 2 VPs.
That's 2 VPs, exactly. That's 2 oh my god.
Because this is the usurp turn. And it has to be
I think he's
Killmonger that does saving.
Oh my god. Oh no, he doesn't remember.
Or they say we've gone past that point and you forgot to use it and you told me to take 2 damage. We're not in the room, so we don't know.
We don't know what's going on. We don't know what's going on. So oh my god, that's 2 VPs, a dead Malekith. But he's still looking. Hold on, he's paying
damage. Yeah, he's doing follow me. So yeah, what are tactics cards? Jonah has no tactics cards now. He's blown them all.
Yeah.
But
that's such a missed opportunity there.
Yeah.
But again, it's how often does that come up, right?
Again, if you've played a decent amount of Killmonger, then I was like, I said straight away when I saw that roll, those 4 shields, I was like, yes, that's really good.
Okay, so he followed me into Black Panther.
Looks like it. He's gone for a move, so he's on the researcher, and he's going to try and do 2 damage with a punch and then a pounce. He's got available to him as well if he needs it.
I think that does it. That drops him.
Should be it.
That should be it. It's 5. Oh, but he should be at 5 points.
Well,
it's okay though. He's got the researcher though. He's got the researcher. Characters are alive.
This is still a really strong situation for Jonah.
It's still really strong, right? The boogeyman is down. He's done. He's down for the count, right?
He's not getting an activation this round, but Rabblerouser will keep priority, so he will be going first probably next round.
Yeah, that's yes.
With 10 power.
Yes, which is scary. But he could go up. Jonah could go up on a lot of points here and maintain that point lead.
Rocket's gone, so getting someone on to contest that researcher is going to be really important, because if Jonah wins it again, then it's an extra 2 VPs. It's really 4 VPs. because at the beginning, at the scoring of round 3, he's going to get 2 for it being on the evac point.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to get to the interview after this game's over.
Yeah. Jonah's riding his luck, but I think he needed to in this matchup.
That was a wonderful turn, by the way. I think that's pretty much one of the best case scenarios that he got. You know what I mean? I think he played it pretty well. It's just remembering the whole block thing. And as he was looking at his card, I was hoping he would like, oh, wait a minute. I could, but again, the Killmonger thing, that thing barely comes up. It comes up sometimes, right?
Yep. Yeah, so, but not using superpowers that you've got.
Yeah.
What's your games?
Exactly.
Because then that's taken an extra whole character activation to achieve that.
Correct.
He's also put on the point, so maybe it's only really half an activation because someone needed to go and grab that point anyway.
Exactly. But blocking 2 for Killmonger. I think that's 1 damage going in that Daze's Killmonger. Ugh.
Oof. So this is Star-Lord's moved up and is shooting. I think he's shooting. Oh, he's got range to Killmonger. I think he's shooting Panther.
He's shooting Panther. Yeah. Oh, yes, he's Daze. You can't reroll crit. You can't reroll failures, right? With the leadership.
Not unless you're in Web Warriors under Miles.
Yeah, exactly. So
then maybe. He's hitting running back onto the point. I think Wanda's going to have to go and score that researcher now.
He could do it with Bucky. He could Hydra Tactics up, shoot 1 time, maybe kill Rocket.
Oh, man.
Right?
Yeah, he's got Hydra Tactics, hasn't he? And Killmonger's awake. Not that he needs to be.
I think he needs to be, but he could do that, right? And then shoot Rocket. Granted, stupid Groot's going to bodyguard it, right? Right? Because
he's moving on to the portal, or you could have, and then paying 1 power to go through the portal. Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. Go and get Star-Lord. Try and take those Winging It tokens out of the game.
I think Wanda might be doing that actually. Wanda's got a really good shot at it.
Yeah, probably better at it.
Yeah, I think this is good. You put yeah, exactly. Put Bucky there. Put the Buckster there. Oh, that stupid thing. Oh, there it is. He's on it.
So Riddlesworth saying, why didn't Black Panther take part in the Wakanda Forever? I think he was outside of range too. I
think so too. I think he was outside it too, and that was the problem.
But if you'd have gone with Black Panther first and then
right
for a, you have to do 2 damage with 1 attack into Malekith. It's not.
Maybe. I don't know.
So he's put Bucky up there to score it. Groot's coming around. Looks like he's got enough movement to get.
I think so. I think he'll have enough.
Yeah,
Malekith's big base is kind of screwing with it a little bit.
Well, yeah. I mean, that cat tail. You know that ruling we had recently. If it doesn't fit because there's a cat tail in the way.
I heard about that. I think that's I don't know. My opinion on that is it's kind of weird.
But yeah. Groot's on the point, so they're tying the research currently. So
I think you got to move Scarlet Witch over there to score it, right? You can't shoot,
Well, she's got to move at least once.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
can you move once? And the researcher is really hard to see, but I think it's tucked under Black Panther, right?
I think so.
Yeah, it's tucked under Black Panther's base. I don't think Scarlet Witch is going to be able to.
I'm going to turn it around here so we can get a better look at this, right?
The best way to see the researcher is kind of like low down from Rabblerouser's side.
Look at what I'm doing here. This is like a high level, sports. Like, hey, we're getting into replay here. Camera work, look at that. So the research base, geez, I think Groot's standing on top of it. So I don't know.
No, Panther's top of the researcher.
Panther's standing on top of it? Okay, cool. So it's right under him. So Scarlet Witch can get to about here.
She can definitely double move to get on it. I don't think she can single move onto it. I think it'll be just
right. Correct. But it's going to be a double.
It's worth. If you're going that way anyway, you might as well try and have a look. He's having a look. So
you got to score it.
snap to it there, and he's looking, where can I go? So yeah, a single move's not going to get you in, but a double move will. She's not making any attacks, but it is scoring essentially 4 VPs.
Correct. So there
Or
you
that
go.
leaves the scorer still awake, so that would leave the score, and so 6-3 with Jonah getting a sort of a sneaky 3+2 coming, so it's kind of 8-3 at the end of this round. That's a good position for Wakanda to be in.
It's pretty good,
but,
right?
Malekith's going to have the big comeback turn.
Yeah, he is. He's going to clap back really, really hard.
And he's going to get some amazing beams going on.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
Scarlet Witch fell down a well.
Fell down a well, yeah.
Someone get Lassie.
Yeah.
I think that's the right choice. I think you've got to go for the VPs.
Yeah, you got to take the VPs. You know,
even though that's a whole load of people who are standing in a line. So yeah, Malekith is to the far side of Scarlet Witch and then beams all 4 of them. That's a thing that we're probably going to see happen.
Right. If anything, you probably turn this game into I need to table somebody maybe because I'm behind, right? So maybe Rabblerouser takes that approach, right?
We're all in the right place to do that.
Yeah, he is. But
they're all lined up, ducks in a row.
The best part about this is that I think turn 4, I'm pretty sure Jonah will get Prio if that happens. So
what if he dazes all of his characters in the first activation?
Yeah, I think that might happen. So you know, okay. So now the research. So he's guaranteeing 2 points there too. So that's the other thing.
I would have liked him to make sure Groot wasn't in range of it. Just go slightly more to the side because Groot can just stand there.
Exactly right. Correct. That is correct. All right. So now we got decisions to make here. You only got to do 8 damage to Malekith, guys, and he's off the table.
I mean, Killmonger and Scarlet Witch are good characters.
They can do it. They can do it. Okay, so now
but
we got.
Only if they're not. Right, this is a 10 dice.
That's It's Butcher Thor's.
Yeah, Butcher.
I don't know who it's going into, but somebody's going to be nuked.
3 dice. So,
and you know what? Not a stellar roll there, but he's gonna pay 2 for crits.
Right? Not Panther because he would have paid for extra dice.
Right.
And it's physical, right? Butcher of Thor's.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So this, I'm guessing, is into Scarlet Witch for 3 dice.
Yeah.
In which case, he would have loved some skulls again.
All right. So 3 crits coming in.
So that's currently 4 hits.
4 hits.
5 hits.
5 hits. That's right. Yeah. So I think that leaves her on 1.
How much did he pay? He didn't pay for skull crits?
I think he did. I just
he paid 2.
Yeah.
So 2 of those skulls count. So he's got 6 hits. And he's using his winging it tokens.
And that'll do it.
Get what's that?
Wings from played, and that nukes her to the ground.
Yep.
Which is standard. We knew this was coming. Bucky, I got your back right now. Take it. Take it.
Does he remember?
I hope he remembers. Take it. You need to do as much damage, do as much chip as you can. I hope he remembers, and I hope he takes it. Please remember I got your back. Because I forget it constantly. That's the reason why I bring it up. It's something that's easy to forget, right?
Even just putting a bleed on Malekith and
it's good.
That 1 damage. So if you can get 1 damage and the bleed, man, then suddenly you're looking very happy.
You're looking really good, right? Please remember I got your back. But he has to place first, right? So he has to place first, and then I got your back. I think, right? That's how the timing works?
Yeah.
Okay.
Place happens first.
Yeah. So there you go.
So he's looking.
He's trying to get a beam going here.
Yeah. Where can I place off this to then beam the world, and also be on the researcher? So that's quite a nice position.
It's a really nice position here. Is he gonna fit? I mean, that's like, ugh. I don't know if he fits there. Does he? That's kind of sus. I mean, I think he does actually.
Oh, no, he doesn't. He's overlapping group.
He's over. Oh, okay. I can't see. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so that's not gonna work. Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, he's not going to fit there, so he'll need to find a new position within
Yeah,
one.
I don't think that's gonna work out.
The way the rules work on this, if you're like trying to play something and you're like, actually that doesn't fit, you don't lose it. You just
Right.
keep trying somewhere that does. And if there's genuinely no way you can place it, then you lose. But there's clearly places he could go. He's trying to find a place. I don't think that's going to fit on that side. I think he has to go on the other side. In which case, it's going to be harder to beam all of them, but it's possible.
It's going to be tough.
He won't be on the researcher, is the thing.
Correct.
That's the downside.
Correct.
So he's got to leave. Which again, if Groot wasn't on that researcher, I'd be
correct. The place. Then yeah, exactly. That's what we're saying. So like Bucky should I got your back after he places. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm hoping, I'm hoping he remembers is the key here, right?
No, there's been a bit of time of like this trying to get the place correct.
Yeah. So I'm hoping he's weighing out his options right now, right? Because when you lose a character like this, your mindset can go. You can be really angry about it, right? Like it happens, right? It's human nature, right? You just saw a character get nuked, so
Jonah can't be that angry about.
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. But I'm just saying, like, right, the typical. Oh, he did. Here goes the 3.
Woo! There we go. So back. Let's have a look at the dice.
Get the rapid.
Oh my word!
Oh my God, Bucky is popping off on I got your back. Here we go. 3 crits coming in and gets rapid fire. One block. That's 3 damage and a rapid fire. He's gonna get 3 power here. Oh my lord! Here comes the rapid fire. This is huge.
He'd love just one wild.
Just one wild. Nope. Oh, it doesn't get the wild, but that's okay. 3 damage. I'll take it. Oh, he rolled no.
3 damage. Kind of free. Yep.
Yeah, that's free.
Seems good.
I'll take it.
And he's generated 3 power, so that when you do that beam to Killmonger, who's just out,
he can do it again.
Killmonger's out of 4, so he's only going to get a beam on Panther and Winter Soldier.
Yes.
But if you kill Panther, which is not impossible, he's got a whole bunch of power.
He can. I got your back again.
Yeah, potentially, and do even more.
That is a really good situation right now for Jonah, in my opinion. Right.
Certainly, that 3 damage just kind of unexpected.
Very unexpected. Yeah.
Bucky can just do. Rabblerouser is going to be worried about his Malekith. Before, you're like, Malekith's okay, he's going to do a whole bunch of damage, he's going to take out a whole bunch of people, and he'll probably be fine. But now you're like, if one of these dice don't go well.
Right, exactly.
Well, Killmonger's only got 1 power at the minute, actually, so he can't charge, but he can move.
All right, so Bucky's first. I think that's the right call. You don't want to get I got your back again. He does have a Wakanda reroll, so blocking 1 for Jonah.
He wants to be careful with his power management here, though.
Yeah, he does. He really does. That's right now 4 hits coming in. He's going to pay
3.
Yeah, spend
3, I think. For skull crit, because he's got 2 to roll in. Might both be skulls.
Correct.
So only 5 hits.
5 hits, 1 block. That's 4. It leaves him on 1. Oh. That leaves him on 1. Probably Wakanda reroll. Absolutely Wakanda reroll.
And it blocks another 1.
Blocks 2. Ooh, it's 3 damage that keeps the Buckster alive. Now it's going to go on the Panther. This is yes.
He's poison, but sure. Bucky's got a decent amount of power already.
He's going to conga line over and murder the cat.
Panther is blocking none.
So right now,
good roll.
It's 4.
It's not going to get him. So I think we're probably looking at a day's Malekith. Probably. Like a KO Malekith. Even.
That's if he didn't pay. That's 4 hits.
No, he didn't pay.
He did pay. Okay, so it's gonna be 5, leaving him on 1.
Okay, he didn't spend
blocks the 1. He did. So blocks 1.
Reroll. Coming in hot again. I tell you. My games towards the end of the season, my Wakanda rerolls were not working.
No, they were not. You need some of Jonah's magic here. The Wakanda rerolls. Man, and here's the problem. He has no good target to follow me into. Right? So like he can't follow me in a rocket. He can't follow me in a Star Lord.
He's left on 5 power.
Yeah.
Doesn't have the power for it. Man, 10 power Panther. He can do quite a lot of things.
He can do a ton. Like, this is like, you gotta understand, this is Disneyland for me right now, everyone.
Yeah. Once again, for balance, boo! Malekith should do more. Oh, he's doing Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Yeah, he's gonna heal he's gonna heal 2 damage here, do a push. I mean, there's really no one's really gonna move here though. Bucky's gonna actually. I'm sorry, it's range 3. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But Witch's Day, so it won't affect her.
It won't affect her at all. It will affect Panther.
Panther can pounce back exactly the same distance he's about to be pushed.
Yeah.
So the question is he within 2? I reckon he probably is. Tight.
Yeah, it is.
This is a push, not a throw, so it doesn't matter if he goes into Killmonger.
Exactly, right. It really doesn't matter. He's just going to push. We're trying to see if he hits Killmonger first. He does. He's going to hit the car clean there.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I think that gets Bucky out of 5, though, and I think that...
I'm not convinced. I think he's still in 5.
He's still
5 is a real...
No, it's really far. Just trying to eyeball it. Yeah, I think he's still within 5, and then... What it does is, though, it turns off Hydra Tactics for a bit, right? Depending on where Panther goes, right?
How much power is Bucky on? No, it doesn't. You can Hydra Tactics off...
Well, I mean, like, to get closer, right? So, like, there's no one in front of Bucky right now. Like, Killmonger's behind him, right? So, unless...
But you can still get closer by Hydra Tacticsing off him.
Oh, true. Oh, well, okay, well, there you go. Well, never mind. So, he's going to be able to Hydra Tactics. There you go.
And yeah, Panther on the point, but I'd suspect he's going to activate off it.
Yeah. So now you got choices, right?
All right. Yeah. How about this? How about Panther goes through a portal and spends 9 powers worth of damage into Star-Lord?
Sure. I mean, the world's your oyster at this point. It doesn't seem... No, it's not bad at all. Right now, here's the thing. So...
And although the downside of doing that is Jonah currently has prio.
Yes. He wants to maintain priority.
Oh,
Jonah pause. He's taking a break for a second, I think.
Yep. Gotcha.
Okay.
So, yeah, you definitely don't want to KO someone at this point because you want Scarlet Witch to stand up and be the one who deals that whole lot of pain to Malekith.
Exactly.
So even if Malekith's not KO'd this round, there's a decent chance he's going to be KO'd at the top of 4.
Correct. I think maybe what sucks here is, Killmonger's out. Like, if Killmonger had 1 extra power right now...
Yeah, and that charge was online, man.
That charge is online. And this is where I go back to the big last turn, right? If he would have paid for the blocks, he would have that... Well, he would probably have the 1 extra power. I don't know where he lost the power here, but...
Power.
Yeah.
So yeah, 1. You're right. He would have had exactly 1 more power.
Exactly, and he would be able to charge. Now, I would just charge right into freaking Malekith and like just pour it into him because if you kill Malekith, you still maintain priority because he activated, right? Yeah. So that's what I would. I would just pour it all into him and just like try to get him down as much as possible because he's gonna cap 2 points right in the back there.
Sure.
Done.
Not the board state we're in, but you're right that decision is having ripples into the later game.
Right.
So I think, Bucky Hydra Tactics onto that point over Panther and shoots twice or 4 times or however many times he gets to shoot because he's ridiculous.
Right.
Sees how much damage he can do, and then you kind of assess from there.
Okay. So it looks
while
like
he's capping that dark portal.
Looks like we're back here. So
okay. Looks like Panther's looking at a pounce into Groot, which I don't love right now. I'd want to save that for a bit later in the round.
Save it. Right now, Groot's on 1 power, right? Like, what? Let's keep him starved.
You go with Killmonger before Killmonger gets dazed by Rocket. Right. That's what you do, in my opinion.
So what I'm thinking he's thinking here, pouncing, probably get back within 2 a Mal, and then just pouring it all into him with rerolls, right? I think that's what he's thinking.
Don't get rerolls against Malekith.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Duh. God.
I made that mistake.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Malekith, I'm
yeah.
stay
Oh my god.
Black Panther. Oh no, that doesn't.
Yeah, I'm thinking of a game of MCP where rerolls work. Sorry.
Okay.
So we're going into Groot here. Yeah.
All three by the looks of it. Ouch. But if he days Groot, he gets Prio back. Oh, that could be
No,
terrible.
he's attacking Malekith, right? Like that's the play, right? Try to get as much damage. Mantle. Oh no, he's probably playing for the spell. He's playing a lot of power. Ooh, hope he doesn't forget he can't reroll.
Well,
we'll see. We'll find out.
9 nuts.
We got a lot of dice coming into Malekith here. 5 hits.
Kind of roll you want against MODOK. And just 2 blocks. So 3. Looking at 3 at the minute. No wild trigger on this.
Ooh, that's 3 damage coming into Malekith right now. It's really good. Yeah. Oh, he's about half. He's halfway here. Just do it again. And I think what can happen here is Bucky can clean up.
I think Jonah did, looking at the maths, I think Jonah did pay for Mantle and then forgot.
Yeah, it's an easy thing to forget because it's, I think there's only 2 characters in a game right now that don't allow rerolls outside of Malekith. Is that Angela and Black Cat, right?
Medusa.
Medusa as well. She's another one. So that's 3. So there's not many characters that do that, right? It's one of those things that players have to get used to, and you're gonna miss these things because you just don't often see it, right?
It's relatively uncommon rule.
Yeah. So he's measuring range 5, trying to see where Rocket can shoot.
Yeah, we're still on Jonah's clock. Jonah's still thinking about this.
Jonah's still thinking about it, and
so
take it.
Got one action left. Yeah, got 1 action left for Black Panther. He could go and sit on a point. He could, yeah. He's not going to contest that point against Groot though, because he's injured.
Yeah, because he's injured. So it is what it is. Mm-hmm.
Unless you can daze Groot with Killmonger's pretty good at dazing Groot. He's got an energy builder with Pierce.
Yep, he does.
Bad. He's only going to get to use it once though, unless Groot moves into range. Which why would he? Because he's sitting on a researcher and he's got a range 3.
Exactly.
But 1 attack, 3 damage is not impossible.
It's not impossible.
Conda reroll. He's got the power for a Conda reroll.
Oh. I just go back into Mal.
Yeah, you just want to maximize your damage, don't you?
Oh my god. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Maybe just a standard builder, try and get a bit more power on Black Panther to shore up his defenses. He don't have to pay for his extra dice once at the minute, but if you could get an extra 2 power or even 1, then you take 1 damage. If that gives you enough power to pay it for it once, you take 1 damage off that attack, you can then pay for it again.
We got an attack going in. I'm pretty sure this isn't back into Malekith. Yeah.
The right unless Groot for physical.
Could be. Oh, what a roll.
Oh, you don't want that to be into Groot.
You don't want that, please, be into Malekith right now. That is 4 hits. 3 right now.
That's into Groot. I use my Wakanda reroll to reroll one of those.
That's into Malekith.
Good.
Oh.
Malekith's nearly off the table.
What do you do here?
Yeah, so Rabblerouser, tough choices now.
This is really hard now for Rabblerouser. This is tough.
I think you have someone. Okay, the easy thing is spend an attack to get rid of Killmonger's activation.
Yeah, you got to. Right? Yeah.
But what that allows you to do, if you daze Killmonger without activating, then Jonah can now daze someone without them activating.
So he's played We Are Groot? No, that only works on Groot, right?
No, We Are Groot is a general healing card.
That's right, correct. Yes.
Yeah, but it's a healing card, but...
Yeah. Okay, brings him back. Still, though. Okay.
He would love to have enough power on someone to patch him up as well.
Oh, man. Would he? So it looks like we got Rocket going into Killmonger. Okay. Into Bucky.
Rocket. Changed his mind. He's going to Bucky.
Bucky. Okay.
Yeah, I mean he's got a decent chance of taking out either.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. He's got a reroll here. 2 hits coming in. He does have a reroll for Wakanda, and
winging it.
he's going in as well. So, 2 hits.
I think you probably winging it here. I think I would.
I think you would.
You got 2 dice you can reroll.
Yeah.
You want to get 2 through and then put another attack into Killmonger and take out both of his guys. That's
absolutely
what the best scenario is. So you want to try and take it out with 1 attack.
Right.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah. He's winging it with Rocket. I think that's the right call.
I'm telling you, I love Top Cut games. They're so good. There's so much good happening right now. 3 hits.
1 extra. So Jonah's going to need that Wakanda reroll to
survive. Yeah.
Interesting. He went for no.
That's a dead Bucky.
Well, the reason he chose Bucky over Killmonger there is Bucky had got your back online.
Yeah. Oh no, Bucky's alive actually. It looks like. Hold on.
Oh, has he got cover from the car?
Cover, yes.
It wasn't quite enough to get him.
Yep.
So second attack probably into Bucky then?
Yeah.
Or is he? There he is, yeah.
I mean, at this point, you've already committed, right?
I think so, yeah. And the same rationale applies. You don't want Bucky to get another free attack by dazing Killmonger.
Exactly, right.
Going in again.
Yep. So blocking 3, because that's cover.
Oh, yeah, with cover, that's 3 blocks.
Oh, it's going to be 1 going through. He gets it. Takes the 1 damage. Down goes Bucky.
Well, yeah, Jonah's amazing defense dice, not quite good enough that time.
Right. So now we're in a weird spot, right? Because you don't want to attack Groot anymore. Honestly, in my opinion. Reason being is you don't want to give him enough power to patch up Malekith here. Could he roll the nuts and kill Groot? Maybe, right? But do you want to take that chance? I don't think so. Now, I hope he remembers booby traps, because he could get booby trapped here.
Yeah, Rocket's got the power for it, but once again, it's one of those. And yeah, Groot's way out of bodyguard range, but yep, that could blow up Killmonger.
It could.
Maybe
Jonah doesn't care. He's got 2. Yes, exactly. Yes, you got it.
He's thought better of it, and he's trying to put some more hurt on Malekith. Yeah, which frees Scarlet Witch up to blow up other people. We're going to get next round, so
right.
And
what's unfortunate? Oh no, you know what? He's good.
Because Scarlet Witch might be able, if we get 1 or 2 damage from Killmonger, then Scarlet Witch might be able to just throw stuff.
Throw a terrain feature.
3 medical truck. There's a size 4 silo that might be within 3.
Yep.
Tight. You can't stand on it, but you can throw it at Malekith.
Absolutely.
So it's possible that Scarlet Witch can take out Malekith anyway without needing to use any attacks.
Correct.
At the top of 4.
Correct.
So all you got to do is just not daze. Oh, because Bucky got dazed, doesn't matter. Jonah actually could have passed here. That would have been the wrong thing to do, but he
has that option as well. He could pass as well and get some information, right?
Because if he passes, Star-Lord jumps through a portal and blows up Killmonger.
Yeah, exactly. There's really, you just go here and I say do an attack. Concede the point that Killmonger's gonna die, right? Just do 1 attack. You're fine. You have Pierce, right?
If you're Jonah, if you're Rabblerouser, I'd rather leave Killmonger on 1 health, because you're probably going with Scarlet Witch first. He's damage dealer. And
3 damage, and that's a Pierce. He pierces 1. That's going to be 2 damage into Malekith. Oh my god! He's got his reroll.
I can't reroll into Malekith.
Oh, that's right. God, oh, I hate this. I hate this so much. It's driving me crazy. You can't reroll. Dang it! I'm sorry, chat. Like it's early in the morning. This.
I don't know. It's good value entertainment. Every time you get it wrong, it's like a fine box.
Right. Oh my goodness. All right, so here's the deal.
Okay. Jonah's all done with this round, so it's Groot and Star-Lord. I honestly think you're better off leaving Killmonger. He's not scoring any victory points, and leaving him on 1 so you can deal with him easily. I would much rather kill Panther and take that leadership off the table. That's
I agree.
meaningful.
I agree.
So Star-Lord is going to move, and then...
I'm surprised not taking a chance here going through the portal. I think he's thinking about moving and then attacking back and going back. You know what I mean?
He wants to move, make one attack, and then hit and run back to relative safety. I think he's probably been burned where he loses his winging it early in the game because he's been to Star-Lord. And it's a lesson you learn with Guardians that those winging it tokens make a huge difference in how models perform.
They do.
So he's this feels like muscle memory of just the way you play Star-Lord is you move up, you make an attack, and then you hit and run back.
Hit and run back, yeah. And right now he's thinking about a patch up on the Malekith too. I mean, the most power he can get here is through... Okay, he gets 1 on Killmonger, which puts him to 3.
Yeah,
so he can take those 3.
It looks like he's going for Killmonger.
He's going for Killmonger right now. That's what he's doing. Oh, blocking 2. Okay.
Jonah's dice, man. Jonah's dice.
Dude, his dice are beautiful.
We've got winging it to come from Star-Lord as well. And
it's only 3 hits.
Wing it.
He's winging it. Here it comes. Trying to pelt 1 damage in.
One is enough because 1 reroll's not going to.
Yeah, he's got it. Okay. Well, if he was left at 3, he could then Wakanda reroll, right? See if he can block the 1. But
yeah. No, that's a dazed Killmonger.
That's a dazed Killmonger. Yeah.
Makes it much harder. I mean, he's still not impossible. Killmonger's not that tanky. I think he's only got 5 health on his other side. But just in terms of denying an activation by dazing after Scarlet Witch has got up and done a whole load of stuff Scarlet Witch is going to do.
Oh, she's going to do a lot.
Interesting, though.
He's going to patch up. That's what I was thinking he was going to do. Like, the issue with this is like, he only can heal 3 here. Granted, that puts Malekith down to 4. Is that enough?
I don't
know.
I don't think that's enough. What it's going to do, though, is it's probably going to take an activation from Scarlet Witch, unless he fluffs his dodge roll against the terrain feature, maybe against that side.
So let's take a look at the situation here. He's not within 2 of the size 4, right? That's size 3 that's over here. I'm sorry.
I think Scarlet Witch picks up range 3, doesn't she?
I think it's like, ooh, you're right. Range 3. Yeah. Okay, never mind.
So the thing that I'm not sure about is that size 4 in range 3, and it's tight. I think size 3 medical truck definitely is.
Ooh, blocking 2 here. I think Killmonger. Black Panther survives.
Blocks. If he's counting, no, he doesn't count blanks on this side, does he? No. Yeah.
Yep.
He's going for a second attack.
So another vibrating armor. Here we go. Can Panther live? Blocking 2. He does. Panther's alive.
Yeah, no winging it. He's got a crit coming in though.
Yep. Doesn't matter. It's 1 damage.
1 is fine.
Has a Wakanda reroll. See if you can block it all. Why not? See if you can block it all.
Here's why not. Because then you would be on 2. You'd be on 3 power next round.
Oh, that's true. You're right.
He
still takes damage. You're right about that.
He'll be on 2, which is fine. 2's a fine amount of power. So.
Yep.
It would actually, I think, have been worse if he hadn't blocked it.
Right.
But Groot takes bleed.
He heals himself.
Groot often takes bleed damage.
Yeah, it takes bleed. Yeah.
And that's the round. So.
Woo!
And Groot scoring the researcher, and that's it, right? Everybody else is not on.
And Jonah scoring it. So Jonah scores 2 points, right? Because it's on the back point.
Yeah.
So he goes to 10.
And gets priority.
And gets priority.
Just wait. He's already added that to 1. He was on 6 at the end of round 2.
Yep.
So the scores are correct.
Panther got poisoned too. That's okay though. Who cares?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That means that's why he's not going to be on 2 power.
Right.
If he hadn't spent for that reroll, then he would have been on 2 power.
Yeah.
So again, small things where those decision-making processes in the Wakanda rerolls are sometimes not as straightforward as they may appear.
Agreed. All right, so what you're hoping for here?
So who do you go with? I think so. With that 7 power, she can probably take out 2 models. Seems reasonable.
The decision making here is: does one attack and 1 throw kill Malekith? Right.
You do the throw first and see what happens.
You do the throw first, exactly.
Yeah, and then you see, is this size 4 in range? Is that 5 damage enough?
Unfortunately, Cookie made this map. That's a size 3.
No. The building, the thing you can't stand on is size 4, the silo.
Oh, is he? Ooh.
And that might be in.
I don't
That might be
know.
in.
I
Might be
imagine.
in range.
Okay,
It's
so
tight.
what is he? He's spending a ton of power. What is going on? Is he just doing a spender into Malekith?
Maybe.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see what
Dice.
happens. Let's see what happens.
8 dice counting skulls, and he has not got any of those skulls on
Oh,
Scarlet
that's
Witch.
3
Not
hits,
a single skull.
but that's 2 damage right now.
He's got a Wakanda reroll.
He does.
Because still on the table. That should happen before.
Oh, he's got winging it right now.
He's done his winging rerolls. Maybe he said, "I'm not the noble conduit."
So
winging tokens gone, at least.
They're gone, and I don't think he popped. Did he pop the crit? That's blocking 1 effective. Oh, he didn't. Okay, so that's. Oh my goodness. Oh, my heart's racing right now.
Well, now you throw.
I don't think he doesn't have the. He doesn't have the power.
I don't have the power anymore.
That's what I'm saying. Like, well, I don't know why he went for the spender first. He should have thrown first. Well, what he can do here is attack Star-Lord.
Spender did have a pretty high percentage chance of taking out Malekith.
Oh, it did. It does. It does, right? Yeah.
Looks like he's going for an attack, presumably into Malekith, to try and just finish him off. Finally a skull.
Finally a skull. And does it do it? I think it does.
2 skulls. There we go. 5 hits.
I think that does it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That does it. There's nothing he could do there.
Okay.
That's a dead Malekith. The kitty is gone. Oh, that's right. The crits don't count on the spender. That's right.
Yep.
Yep. Good
so
call. Good call.
So she's now got 3 power. Is that enough for a throw? I mean,
yeah.
Yeah. So you could throw something now into, I guess. Yeah, he's going to throw that.
Throwing a Star-Lord? Sure, why not? You could probably pelt 4 damage, right?
Again, I would have liked to have seen him measure that range 3, see if that size 4 was in range.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that could have one-shot him if he rolled badly.
That could exactly, yeah. Blocking 3, what a savage.
Ow.
Now the defense dice are turning back around, it looks like. Yeah. So we're taking 1 damage into Star-Lord.
Yeah. I couldn't have one-shot him.
Yeah.
He's got 6 health.
Yeah.
However, next turn, now I can.
This is really good for Jonah, by the way. This is he's in a really
well,
good spot here. Well, not
Rabblerouser still has 3 healthy characters to Jonah's 0 healthy characters.
Right.
So if they go, and Scarlet Witch is not standing on a point, so Jonah now has 3 injured characters, one of whom is about to be taken off the board and taken.
So it looks like Rocket's taking a move and then shoot. And maybe a follow me? Is that what we're thinking here? Granted, I mean, he can actually. Who's he going to... Yeah, just a shot, I think.
The reason he's moved up is he wants to be in bodyguard range for group for the got your back from Bucky.
True. Very true.
So that's why you move first and then shoot rather than shoot and then move.
Correct. Okay. That makes sense.
I'm hoping you're going to do the 1 to Panther. Although from Jonah's defense dice, who knows?
I mean, they've been phenomenal.
No, they've finally abandoned him.
So that's only 2 hits.
Yeah, that's enough.
That kills me.
Yeah, that's got him.
Yeah. But you know what? Panther survived longer than he should have, actually. So you know what? He did his job, right?
You definitely do the take your back. I got your back.
I got your back.
Yeah, it's going to go into group almost certainly.
Yeah, for sure.
Who's already bleeding, so doesn't care about the bleed.
Right.
Oh, what's Bucky doing?
The Buckster. What's going on, dude? That's 4 hits. That's 3 damage, and he gets the rapid fire.
Yeah.
Oh no! Here comes the rapid fire.
So it has to be into Groot again. Yeah.
It's got to be into Groot again. He's in a bodyguard. Yeah. Dude, this game is so exciting right now. Oh, here we go.
It's the 1 this time.
A little bit more. 1. Okay. All right.
Still, yeah, it's randomly popping out 3 damage onto models is good. It turns out,
and he gets an activation. Because that was a move, and then he's gonna follow me. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
When are you gonna play? I mean, right? Just do it now. Whatever.
And then you can heal Groot as well.
Exactly.
And have a go at. I guess you want to kill Killmonger more than Bucky.
Yeah.
Although then you get another got your back from Bucky. So. Oh.
Well, I don't know. This is a tough. I think you kill Bucky, right? I think you try to kill him. It's a tough situation, right? Because if you kill Killmonger, then Bucky, I got your backs again, and then it's
only going to do 4 damage. Oh, he wants to get 1 power and then Spender him. Wait, right. Spender is only range 2, so he's out of range. Yeah, so average dice, you're only going to do 4 damage to Bucky. He's going to still be there.
Well, if we say that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so blocking 1 so far, and that's going to be 2 damage.
Yeah, like I said, average dice, 2 damage.
Average dice, 2 damage. Yeah, there you go.
You're 50% of getting 2 or more damage. Going again.
Yeah.
Actually, that doesn't. Yeah, now that comes reroll's gone off.
Yep.
Slightly easier to kill things.
So blocking 1, still taking 2.
See, look at that.
Look at that.
Exactly average. That's how maths works, right?
That's how math works. Well, supposed to, right? Marvel dice sometimes disagree with that.
It's me and you are going to sit down and we're going to do some Math 101.
We will. All right, so I think Killmonger's the play here, right? Or is it Bucky? He's just taking 4 damage. Yeah.
Otherwise, he's going to the board. But into whom?
Into who is the question. You need to kill Star-Lord here, I think.
Sounds like we need to do Grammar 101 as well. Whom? Into whom?
Into whom, yeah.
Yeah, totally Star-Lord. Because you're not going to stop him having priority.
Yeah, it's at this point, it's does he have the range? Yes, he's reading our minds.
And maybe you make the ridiculous 4 attacks and do a bunch of damage. And
yeah, it's possible. I've seen
doesn't have any cover. And if you got a bit more damage, you could. Has he got some hops online? No, he hasn't.
No.
He can't get over there to Red because he's got 10 power. You could move, hop, Red Fury.
Right.
And that might get you 3 attacks.
Right. The issue is here, he can't. What sucks here is that Rabblerouser is going to score the Researcher, right? Because he's got 2 healthy characters. It's just 2 points, but still.
Yeah, but I think what's entirely possible next turn is Jonah just decimates everyone with Scarlet Witch.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So a turn where Rabblerouser gets to score... Is it just the Researcher? Yeah, it is just the Researcher. That's going to go back to sort of midline. No, Star-Lord might get to go and score something. So he might be scoring 3 points and go back to parity. But then Jonah wipes the board with his high-powered models, getting to...
Right, correct.
He's got parity, hasn't he? Ooh. Got a lot of power on Groot as well. And Groot can do some serious damage. And is all physical. Maybe Groot KOs Scarlet Witch. If that happens, I think that's game.
Probably, yeah. So right now, you got to take... And this is the thing about going into Malekith like that, right? Everybody else kind of went away and just stayed healthy, which is, Jonah made the correct play because he didn't have anybody else that could mitigate Malekith, really, right? He had to dice him, right? What I mean by mitigate him, I mean by having a Hulk throw him or Juggernaut with a "Do you know who I am?" or something like that, right? So that he could focus on the other characters and melt them down, right?
Interesting placement for Killmonger here. So I'm not sure, right?
Killmonger into Groot, right?
That's going to be Groot, yeah.
It's going to be a Pierce, so it's going to do 1 damage. Going to do 1 damage and get 2 extra dice.
He's going to pay for the shield. He's learned his lesson. I know.
That's okay though. It's all right. At least he knows it's there, right? Yeah. That's what's important.
So nice this time should get Groot, but he's not going to contest against Rocket.
Right.
Let's see, 5 only.
That's good. That's 5 hits with the Pierce. That's probably gonna do it. Yeah.
I think there was something weird going on with one of the crit dice there that didn't roll. But
and he's got a kill
make a difference. Yeah. Oh yeah. Good point. Even if that's another thing you missed out on the shield. Not for missing the shield.
And here's what's interesting: Star-Lord cannot kill Bucky. If Star-Lord kills Bucky, he gets Prio
back. Yeah, that seems real bad.
Yep.
Star-Lord just needs to run off and score a point. But then Bucky gets free range to kill Rocket, and then Killmonger scores the researcher. Oh, this is such a bad.
This is such right, isn't it? Yeah. I know, dude. I know. I was just thinking about that myself, and this is going into Scarlet Witch right now. Right now, Scarlet Witch is blocking 3, blocking 4. That's no damage unless he pluckies, unless he winging it right now.
You can wing it. Yeah, just paying power for the spender, I think. Can do the big attack into her.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, you can't kill. That sucks. You can't. You see that? You can't kill Bucky because of that. Yep.
I think I'd have checked. I'm not sure if Killmonger was within. That's a great attack from Star-Lord.
That's a really great attack from Star-Lord. So that's 5.
Block, so Scarlet Witch is still going to be there.
Scarlet Witch is still alive.
But then I think that's going to be his priority. With priority is to take Scarlet Witch off the table.
Yeah.
But Jonah's going to daze Rocket with Bucky almost certainly, right?
We say that.
He's in range 2, so he can Red Fury twice. He can make 6 attacks.
Yes, he can. Yes, correct.
So he can make like up to 6 attacks. Between 4 and 6 attacks into a raccoon. And
importantly, he gets the push, right? That's what's important, because the push is going to push Rocket off the point, which Killmonger then scores it, right?
That's gonna kill him, man. Yeah, the push is important. Yeah, no, it's not.
No, it's not, right? What I'm saying, like in a world where Bucky doesn't kill Rocket, right?
I guess maybe the push is important if you can push him so that he's then positioned out of 2 of Groot.
That too.
So he's out of range. So maybe it's not.
I don't think he gets within 1 of the point here. I don't think he does.
But I'll tell you what. If Jonah, let's just plan this out a second. If Jonah scores the researcher this round and puts it on so he's going to score it the next round, he's going to get 2 for that. He essentially goes up to 12. Can he just run away at that point?
Yeah.
Can he? No.
Well, no, we still got 2 rounds left to go.
Yeah, he can't quite. He's not quite in runaway territory yet.
He's not in runaway territory, no.
But if he has somebody alive with priority at the end of round 5, that's entirely possible that his players run and win round 6 just because they can't score enough.
They can't score enough, right? Correct. Okay, so
we're about to get murdered.
Yeah, Rocket's gonna die here. Well, we say that, right?
And Red place as well, so I think he might be able to get Bucky onto that dark portal as well.
Oh, good point there. Absolutely.
Red Fury into Rocket, place on the portal, and so that gives him another VP. So he's going to score essentially to 13. Yep. Still not quite in. Wait.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, it's like 2 VPs away. If he'd got that usurp the throne, he'd be in runaway mode now.
Oh god, I love Top Cut.
Because the most that Jonah can score, I guess if he gets to move the researcher, it won't get quite. He can get 4 for the researcher and 2 portals, and then he might be able to get 5 if he moves the researcher onto a portal. So he's looking at 9, 15. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I don't think.
Yeah. Here comes a Red Fury here. Yeah, it's gonna. Yeah, okay.
So
dead raccoon.
He has cover, so he blocks 2.
Also takes 2.
Yeah, hasn't got Pierce, is it?
No, but he gets a rapid.
He does, and he also.
Oh, he's just gonna push right into Killmonger there. Yeah.
Get a place for Red Fury, do you? It's just a push.
And no damage. Oh no damage.
But oh man, and no rapid fire, so he's going to need to take another action. So, yeah, he's not going to be able to get soldier. That's a shame for him, but he's had a good dollop of luck earlier in the game. So
for sure, right? This is the dice turning back around somewhat, right? I mean,
another Red Fury into Rocket.
Yeah, which I mean, this will most certainly drop him.
Power to kill a raccoon sounds fine, right?
Oh my lord, he blocked 2 again, and he's not doing much damage here.
He's got the rapid fire though.
He's got rapid fire. Oh my god.
Yeah.
He's got the attack. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Okay,
Oh my
he's got
God.
one more attack to.
Are you? Oh my God! Are you kidding me right now?
Still hasn't used the winging it token.
He still has not used it. Are you kidding me right now? 2 hits. That's 2 blocks.
Blocks 2. Turns out, not rolling skulls with a raccoon.
I can't believe this right now.
Well, I think it's. Let's be fair. It's about time Rabblerouser had a bit of the rub of the green.
Oh sure, but oh my goodness.
Maybe we're starting to see the luck even out now, but it's certainly getting into a really engaging end game now.
Yeah.
Really.
You gotta be, man.
So Rabblerouser scores the researcher because Rocket is healthy,
yes.
Killmonger is injured.
Correct. You gotta
so that
be kidding me there.
Completely changed the complexion of this game. And Rabblerouser is going to have priority to go into Scarlet Witch and try and take her off the board.
Try to take her off the board, correct. With that happening,
he's got 7 power.
Yeah, I know.
He's got 8 power because the power phase is a thing.
Power phase is a thing. Exactly. Oh man, Jacob, I'm glad you're just as excited as I am right now. This is exciting. For a while, right?
Yeah, this is really good because the game started and we thought Rabblerouser's gonna potentially, if he gets a good round 1, then he's gonna stomp Jonah, and it's not gonna be much of an entertaining game. And then Jonah had
Merzane. Here goes Merzane. Merzane is. Remember when you said the push wouldn't matter? I did say you should push. I'm on the record.
I'm not sure, given where Killmonger and Groot is and where Bucky is. I'm not sure push would get him off the point.
Oh, because it would have been
maybe. Oh, if you pushed it the first time.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Right. That's what I was saying.
Clearly, Jonah had tunnel vision like I did. He's just going to die. I don't need to push him. It's fine.
Right.
But actually, if he'd have pushed him the first time, he wouldn't have got the second attack. So, actually, maybe the second push he should have taken, but the first push he was right to not take that first push.
He still did. He pushed Rocket though into Killmonger, right? So like, he moved Rocket into Killmonger, right?
Okay. So who kills Scarlet Witch or who kills Killmonger? Who'd you go for and who'd you go for?
Man, it's
Iron Power Groot's going to do some two Iron Groots.
Yeah. Right now, if Jonah needs one of these characters to survive, right?
Yeah. So 2 massive attacks coming in.
So you need kind of Groot to flub here. So that's 4. That's blocking 1. That's gonna be 3. That's her KO'd. And is it the throw before damage dealt? Which it doesn't matter. I don't think it hits Killmonger anyway, but.
No, I don't think you're going to thread that needle.
You don't. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Groot can throw through himself, so maybe it does. Because he ignores himself.
Oh, it's a medium throw. Oh my god.
Medium throw.
Yeah, it's going in
the Bucky. Wall, a really annoying wall we talked about at the beginning of the game. Might get in the way.
It might. Ooh, that's going to get there. Yep.
Oof, this could be all of his team.
That's blocking 2. That still kills him.
Takes 1. No, it doesn't kill him. He's up. But now he's got one of those trademark got your backs.
Yeah, but I got your back. Oh, that's right. Oh my god, I don't know what to do anymore. I've lost track. I've lost track of everything. Like this game is nutty right now. I love it.
Rapid fire.
He does get a rapid fire, blocks it. That's okay. Rapid fire coming in. That's okay. Rapid fire coming into Groot. Pelt some damage in. Right.
Yeah.
1 blocks it. Okay.
Misses the bleed trigger as well.
Right. Oh my god.
This is what a man. Good game.
This is such a good game. Do you kill Bucky here? All right. I mean,
he's going
to Killmonger. That's gonna leave. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's just not. I'm not gonna say anything anymore. Everything's gone out the window. This is so exciting. I'm just so happy. This is an amazing game right now. Okay, we blocked 2. 1 damage into Killmonger right now.
He's got a winging it token.
He's got winging it, so that's 5. Blocking 3.
Needs both of these to hit to take him out. There we go.
That's 7. That's a dead. Okay, and he's gonna. I got you back, but I think that'll. I think that does it.
Out for it anymore. Whew.
I think that. What a. Oh my god. I think that that's game. He needs to. Well, okay. So what he needs to happen here is he needs to kill Rocket, kill Groot.
Well, he's got huge model advantage, and he's level on points currently. So he's
right.
Unless Bucky survives the onslaught and kills the world,
right,
which is not impossible.
It's not impossible, right?
Jonah's only win condition from this point is to kill all of his models in two activations. That seems unlikely.
All right, so we're going into Groot here because of the bodyguard, right? So that's going to be 2 damage. And rapid fire. Back into Groot again, right? He's going to bodyguard again.
It's
2 damage.
Yeah.
So 3 left. That still leaves Rocket, though.
He's got the power to Red Fury now.
Yeah, he's just gonna Red Fury. Yeah, you know what? Get the dice out, right? You kind of know what's coming, right? Just roll, man. Have a good time at this point. Jonah did everything he possibly could, man. I think the one thing that's gonna, like I said, we're gonna go back to this, the Killmonger turn, right? With not paying for the blocks, right? That he would have been able to kill Malekith there, scored the 2 points. He would have had an extra power to charge next turn, right? Killmonger would have been able to get a little more action economy going. But outside of that, man, everything was solid from Jonah. Like,
for sure, he made the right plays. He rode the dice.
Plays. I mean, he did exceptionally well. He played a really solid game, in my opinion. I thought he did really well.
Yeah, we talked about this at the beginning, but it was like an uphill.
It was an uphill battle. This was an uphill battle, especially not having somebody to mitigate Malekith, right? But granted, he killed him, right? But the problem with that is, right? So the issue with that is that the other characters stayed alive. So the other characters are going to be scoring the points, and now we're seeing what's happening, right?
The other thing that's worth saying, though, is Rabblerouser hasn't made a mistake this game, I don't think.
I don't think so. Absolutely not.
So he's played a really tight game. He had a really good squad for this matchup. He got a Crisis, did him well.
Yeah.
He picked a team. He even chose to play a threat down. Don't forget that.
Played a threat down. Yeah.
And because of he thought it was going to really help him with Deadly Duo being on the table.
Right. I mean, Rocket. Like, let's talk about this too. Rocket surviving all that onslaught.
Shall we jump in? And
we're gonna go in there right now. We're gonna talk. They're in the main TTS, right? Yeah. Okay, let's go in there.
You do the same activation, don't you, and just take them out?
Yeah, I would just do the same for sure.
Guys, amazing game.
I don't know, Chewy.
No, this was an amazing game. No, from our perspective, this was an amazing game to watch. Like, it was exciting. I enjoyed every minute. Jonah, you played the best you could. Honestly, seriously, I think you did everything you could possible, and you were in this game, right?
Just lamenting the one big mistake I made on round 2 when I did use turn.
Yes, we were just about to ask you that question. Like, what? So, did you just forget? Was it just,
Yeah. I got laser focused, and I just completely forgot that he has that ability. Because I think I definitely had more shields than I did hit. So I think I probably could have taken him out and then maybe followed me and gone and done something else, or saved follow me for later.
Yeah. I think the only thing I would have done differently for the follow me turn, I probably would have started with Scarlet Witch, because I think you started with Killmonger, right? If I remember correctly.
Yeah, I did do so because no one had enough power to follow me, and I didn't want to risk.
Okay.
Start with Witch, she flubs, doesn't get the power, then you don't get the follow me either. Normally I would. Normally you try and chip some damage, then do the follow me into usurp.
Okay. Because I think at that point, I was trying to remember what her power was at. Was she at 3 or 2? I don't remember.
She was at 3 because
Yeah.
she played No More Mutants when
Right.
Rob tried to do his Cloak of Shadows.
Yeah,
Yes.
the Malekith thing.
The Malekith thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because spending all of your tactics cards on round 2 is where it's at, folks.
I mean,
It almost won you, Jonah. Like, seriously.
yeah, it almost won you the game. If you remember, I seriously think if you remember the block thing, I mean, that's 2 points, right? And then that's a kill count token for Killmonger, correct? So now you're up to 2. You got to think about the turn 3 or 4 where Killmonger was left on 1 power, right? Because if he has 2 power there, now you can charge and get a little bit of action economy going, right? With Killmonger and put him in a little bit of a better position. So like, I mean, dude, I think it was the right play, honestly. Like, you were in this game. And me and Jacob talked about it at the beginning. I think you had a little bit of an uphill battle because you didn't have like a Hulk or like someone that could throw around Malekith and bully him a little bit, right? Like you had to go all in on him and go for the nuts, right? So
Yeah, man.
yeah, I mean, amazing though. It was amazing play. Like, if anything, man, take away from it, like, dude, it was awesome. Like you were literally right there, right? So yeah, I don't know,
Yeah.
Jacob. You got any questions? Yeah.
Yeah, well, I just want to say, guys, some amazing play from both of you. Jonah, I really liked your decision making, particularly in the early turns. And Rabblerouser, I couldn't find a mistake that I felt you'd made. So fantastic play, really high level play, and a game that could have been very one sided was really, really entertaining to watch. So thank you guys so much for letting us stream this.
Yeah, thank you for streaming. Thank you for the high praise, Jacob. That's really good.
No, yeah.
I did want to ask you, Rabblerouser, can you talk us through your thought process?
Rob, you can call me Rob.
Rob.
Rabblerouser's a big mouthful.
Good news, I've got a big mouth. Rob, can you talk us through your turn 0, your what you thought when you saw the crises and when you were put on 16 threat?
So 16 threat, I figured he didn't have any Hulk or any of those like Days characters, right? So I was like, okay, I can bring Malekith 100% here. I was worried about going a point down because I can squeeze in an additional character, right? But I was like, it's going to be down the middle. It's going to be a fight. Let's go for it. Point down, I think I can do it. And I knew when Jonah started deploying, he's going to focus on the middle objective. And I knew Panther's going to come in and he's just going to knock people around, right? So if I get the 2 side points, I can at least keep close enough that when my attrition starts to kick in, I can take the researcher away from him with the Malekith Groot rocket.
Right.
So that's why I deployed them on the wings. I was hoping I should have deployed rocket closer to the car and route the other side so that he could have shot back on the round 1. That was an error I think I made.
Jonah, have you played this map much?
I've definitely played it once because I remember talking to Cookie about these bloody sandbags.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going to say, because I thought maybe if you'd rotated it so the sandbags were towards Rob, it just gives him some difficult some questions to answer about where to place Malekith in round 1.
Yeah, that's smart. Yeah, I didn't think of that. But yeah, we had the terrain at the start, and I was like, because these blend into the map, so I was like, keep an eye out for these.
Right. It's not just that; it's the fact that you can't be on the far side of the sandbags and within one of the center point. That's something that Cookie very deliberately did to make it an interesting map, and it's totally worked. But it's a frustrating map to play on when you're on the wrong end of it. It didn't come up so much, but I just thought there's just that map rotation, which comes from knowing the map. And I guess if you only played it once, then that might not have been something that stuck with you.
Yeah, the terrain's definitely annoying. I spent like a minute trying to place Malekith between the well and Groot. There's room.
But Jonah, I did have a question for you. When you had priority with Scarlet Witch, can you talk us through your thought process of how you went about spending your power?
I spent my power to. My plan was to hopefully one-shot Malekith with Cruel Twist, and then shoot Star-Lord and get some damage on him, and then throw the big truck at him. I was hoping to take out both of them at the start of the round, just to give me a really strong round.
Because something that I was talking about on the stream was I was wondering, were you within 3 of that size 4 hut, which although you can't stand on it, you can still throw it. It's not uninteractable.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And I thought spending the 3 power to throw that size 4 hut into Malekith might have got rid of him. He had, I think, 4 health, and if he flubs the roll, then you might take him out. I think he only gets 1 block.
Where am I?
Yeah, we were curious about this, by the way. We couldn't tell. Yeah, it looks like. Well, weren't you closer to the well at that point?
Yeah, I can't remember exactly where you were.
I can't remember where you were either. That's something to look at, right, when you watch
it. Something I would have liked to have seen measured. And then that into Malekith might have taken him out if the dice go your way, and then you can have 2 attacks. But I guess you're trying to achieve the same thing. You're trying to daze 2 models with your 2 attacks and throw. It's just about which way you sequence them.
Correct.
Yeah. This looks like it's got a bit of a weird collider on it, actually, because if maybe she was closer to it, but yeah, if you look, the range ruler is up, but the shadow's nowhere near it.
Yeah.
A weird line.
I find top down view helps with that a lot, but yeah. Okay, interesting, because when you didn't do what I thought, I was like, actually, that the Cruel Twist is a pretty high percentage play. It's pretty likely to do a whole bunch of damage to Malekith. So
yeah, I think he had 4 wounds at that point.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
him it was like I think we worked out I did 25 wounds total to him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I suspect if the Cruel Twist, I'm not banking on it because dice are dice, but you're thinking, get a couple of skulls to the PS. You can't do his stupid Cloak of Shadows tricks. But it's a dice game at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And your defense dice, man, they were just on fire in the first couple of rounds, which really kept you in the game.
Yeah. Panther and Killmonger lived probably longer than.
Oh man.
That wasting that rocket. I was like, for sure he's gonna kill these guys. I don't have to worry. Activate him, play the card, do it.
Well, that was going to be my next question. Did you consider going with Malekith first, or did you just like, no, Rocket can do this?
I was like, Malekith can go. I can probably do it. I was just like, I would rather save him if Jonah started trying to flood the researcher with more people, then I could throw one off or kill them, right? So I was like, Rocket, there's a good chance that he can just do it. Rocket is just a beast, right? I'm sure you all know.
Mm-hmm.
he rolls hits more often than he rolls misses. So
yeah. Let me tell you something. My experience with Rocket these past 2 days, and I'm gonna do a video and talk about one of the situations I saw at NashCon, which it's gonna be pretty funny. But Rocket surviving all those attacks into him. Jonah, both of you, by the way. Let's be honest here. Rocket dies, right? I mean,
yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Okay.
100%.
So we're in agreement there, right? I mean, so Jonah, like your mind. I gotta ask you, what was your mindset after Rocket survived all that? Like, did you stay composed, or like what was it, man? I want to hear you say.
Yeah, I was fine. Like, I don't let dice bother me really.
Okay.
Oh man, that's a 4-point swing. But Rob and I were talking about it before you guys come in, because if I take him down, Killmonger scores the researcher. I put the researcher there, so I'm guaranteed the 2 points the next round. But he killed everyone this round anyway. So
right, exactly.
It didn't sort of make any difference because Groot was just like, I'm just going to kill you all.
Right. So then the other question too is, I noticed on the Red Fury you took the push on the first one, but you pushed him into Killmonger. Like, was there any thought process to push him the other direction? That way, okay. Let's say if I don't kill Rocket, right? I don't kill him. He rolls the nuts, which happened, right? I could still at least score the researcher because Groot's dead. Was there any thought process to push him the other direction, or no?
I wasn't sure if I'd be able to push him past Killmonger, and I wanted to keep him within 2 in case the first Red Fury fucked up. Because I was like, if the first one fucks up, the second one will definitely get him.
Right, I get you there. I understand it. Yeah, no, I understand. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, Mazane pointed out in the chat that it's required to push, but I think you pushed him into Killmonger the first time, right?
I did, yeah. And we did check with Pat, who was our accuser, because I know if you don't do the push, you don't get the follow-up attack.
Correct.
So someone in Indomitables, for example.
Yeah.
But Pat was saying a push that doesn't move because your backstop is still a push.
Yes, correct. Sure. Yep. So, yep, makes sense. Guys, I gotta say, like, listen, whatever like, this was a great game. Like, this is a wonderful day to start my day. It's like 10:49 a.m. here. Like, this was no matter what, man. Like, Jonah, you did a hell of a job. Like, props to you,
You just
man.
like violence, Chewy. That's all. You're
I like.
yes,
Listen,
nice.
Well, I like. Well, not just that. Like, I have, and we all know this. I have a. I'm not going to use the word hatred. That's pretty strong. I have a dislike for Malekith. So it's not that character in general. I can't stand him. Right. So every time I see him get wiped off the table, I'm jumping up for joy. Like, I'm biased. I'm just gonna be honest.
Yeah.
You know,
Chewy, I'm in the same boat. I hate Malekith. The only reason he's in my roster, I expected 90% or plus to be bringing Malekith.
Oh, for sure.
If I don't bring him, I lose.
Yeah, no, that's where we're at now, and that was kind of my experience at NashCon. I didn't bring him because I was too prideful. I brought him with me, but I didn't put him on my list because my pride took over, right? So I'm not gonna play this character. But I mean, I understand your perspective. I'm pretty sure a decent amount of rosters have him, and they should. I mean, he's the big bad boogeyman, as I call him, right now in the meta. He's a monster. And he's hard to take down. He deletes and KOs models. His threat range is ridiculous, right? And he fits in Guardians so well because of the points, right?
Yeah.
It just makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah.
It's been a bit of a paradigm shift that you have to account for in your roster building.
Yeah.
Jonah, I think you probably will recognize that your roster doesn't have good Malekith answers in there particularly.
No, just kill him.
Just
kill him. Which is an answer, but it's not easy to do.
But
I played a Malekith convocation game. It was my last game to make it into cuts, and I just went kill Kanda there, like follow me into usurp. But I've never changed my roster in a TTS season. So I've played in every season since season 3, and I've always said if I make cuts, I'll just take the roster that I made it with. So I made no changes. Here we are.
No, that's a good approach, man. Because what got you here? Hey, keep it going, right? Why? If you don't feel the need, you have to change anything. Go for it. I respect that, Jonah. I really do. That's. I understand that. But no, you guys are awesome. Thank you guys for providing like this, Jacob. Right? I mean, when you guys watch this match, you listen to the commentary. We were all over the place.
Yeah, there's a number of points. Like I really liked Jonah. There's a point where Rob had Star-Lord left, and you had Winter Soldier left, and you're like, if Star-Lord dazes Winter Soldier, you get priority, which is terrible. But if he doesn't, then Winter Soldier can probably kill Rocket, which actually didn't happen in the end. That was kind of a big moment too. And then you're going to score the points for the researcher, and then 2 more points for putting it on the thing. It was the little puzzle you set up there, and that had us going for a little bit. And then of course then you whiffed on Rocket, and then that had us going again. So apologies for the unbridled noises that happened. When you go and listen back to it,
definitely.
Yeah, I mean it's a dice game that like everyone needs to remember. It's just a dice.
It's just
and Rob was a great opponent.
Yeah. When you were doing that turn with the Killmonger, when you're like, who do I go for? I was like hoping you'd move. You had that range tool, and you were like facing the Rocket. I'm like, yes, I have 3 power. Come on, move.
For the booby trap, yeah.
I was like, 1 damage. Come on.
Oh my goodness.
Awesome, guys. Well,
that's it for me.
We've got to thank Pat as well for being our accuser. It's a relatively thankless job, so let's give him some thanks.
Hey, Pat.
Thanks very much, guys.
Absolutely.
Pat, did you have any questions you wanted to ask them?
No, I think both players played well. Really good sportsmanship. Thank you both for managing the clock. I know it was sometimes a frustrating or comical experience. But you persevered, so thanks a lot.
And you both ended with loads of time on it, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah. Cool.
Awesome.
All right, guys. We'll have a great day.
Well, we've got another game later today, haven't we, Chewy?
We do. 5 o'clock. Well, 5 o'clock Eastern time, 4 my
basically
time.
5 hours time. Whatever
5 hours
time it is with you now. Add 5 hours, and then me and Chewy will be on again with Red Cathal versus Mr. Schick?
Yep.
I think so. It's X-Men versus Criminal Syndicate, something like that.
Yep, something like that. Yep. Should be fun.
We will see you guys then, and thanks very much to our players, and good luck next round, Rob.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Take care.
Yeah, good luck, Rob.
Yeah, man.
Thanks.
Bye. Oh, guys. Oh, my God. Yeah, I'll be back tonight streaming the... we have another match, Red Cathal versus Mr. Sheik. I think that's his name. I might have got it wrong. It doesn't matter at this point. I'll be back tonight. You guys definitely stick around for that. And this match will be on YouTube, hopefully within the hour. So if you guys want to watch this back and have a good time with that, it'll be on my YouTube channel on Chewy89. If you haven't follow me in the stream chat here on Twitch. I'm so like that game. I can't even get my words together right now. Have a wonderful day, guys. I'll see you tonight. Let's keep playing. This Top Cut Marbles hype, man. I love it. I love it so much. Take care, guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye.